First pitch, Cam Pierce
He's
is
a movie
low.
star, isn't he?
I don't know if he's a movie star or not, but I'm going to try to write the people in as we go. So how about you doing a lot of talking as I'm getting these lineups down?
I'll do it, Randy. What you want to talk about? Cam Pierce, the batter, lead off here in the second game. Foul ball down the third base line.
All right, Cam Pierce in the first ball game. I thought I had this thing fixed up where I could just turn right back to it, but I didn't. First ball game, Cam was 1 for 3 in the first game.
Cam Pierce batting average 413, 14 stolen bases with 17 RBIs. A hit to the shortstop, bobbles it, and he's out at first base. Good effort by Cam Pierce.
All right, first batter up for the Bobcats, Cam Pierce, and ground out to the shortstop. So we have one out in the first inning, and brings up the next batter for the Bobcats, number 15, Brent Hall. Brent Hall, the first ball game, was 1 for 4. Hit the second baseman. Second baseman up with it. Over first base for the second out. Bobcats going quietly here in the second game in the first inning. But you know, like we said, man, she's early. Real early. Next batter for the Bobcats, Chris Cohagen, number 6.
Chris Cohagen batting 393 with 14 RBIs, 1 triple, 6 doubles, and 5 base on balls.
Ball hit a third baseman. He's up with it over to first in the dirt. And he bobbled the ball.
I'm sure he wasn't bobbling that one.
I think he was bobbling too, but the umpire says we're going to go that way. So I think the umpire got him one, but that's all right too, I reckon. So that's a ground ball, third baseman to first baseman. Bobcats go mighty quietly here in the first inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors. So after 1/2 inning of play, Bobcats 0, T.R. Miller coming to bat.
That man turned around and said, he ain't gonna pick on nobody after. Hey, who you talking to? Let me tell her, Al, what you comment on. He was walking by over there, and the ball come and hit, and Alan didn't even say nothing, he just kept walking. Yeah, and they said,
Finna go into the bottom of the half of the first inning. We're here at Sin Field in Opp, Alabama, and the Bobcats winning the first game 6-5. And you got to remember now, sports fans, you're listening to the second ball game, and we're going to be talking about the first game a lot because we are doing this back-to-back. And I know last night was the first game on TV, and then the night's Tuesday night. Well, that's the second game, so we're really just one after another, so we'll be referring to the last game a lot because we're doing it on the same day, and we'll forget about this game has been done 2 nights in a row. So that's the way it'll be, but it was a thrilling first ball game. Ashley Davis improving his record to 12-1 as the Bobcats beat T.R. Miller in the first game 6-5. What a ball game. Bobcats scoring in the bottom of the 6th inning, and then shutting down T.R. Miller in the top half of 7 inning as Ashley Davis reared back and went after him. I mean, you talking about going after him now, he went after him. All right, first batter, T.R. Miller, number 12, Jason Madden.
Got a defensive lineup change for the Bobcats.
All right, let's see what that's got. Now, we've moved Chris Gohagen to left field. Eric Cox moved to center field. D. Jones from first base to right field. And Ashley Davis going to first base. So we'll go around the lineup now and show you exactly how it is. First base, Ashley Davis. Second base, Brent Hall. Third base, Cam Pierce. Shortstop, Cam Pierce. Third base, Josh Kaiser. Left field, Chris Gohagen. Center field, Eric Cox. Right field, D. Jones. Behind the plate again, Judge and Ellen on the mound, Neil Presley. First pitch, fastball, low for a ball. Jason Madden, at bat. And there's a line drive over third baseman hit. Base hit. T.R. Miller comes in, first batter of the ball game, gets the base hit. Sweat. Next batter, catcher, number 25, Michael English. They won last game, Mike. They neither team tried to run on the bases, did they?
No, they didn't. Wasn't much use, Randy.
Bobcats tried one steal and was gunned down in a hurry. T.R. Miller tried one steal, gunned down in a hurry. Both catchers, English and Chanel, did a good job behind the plate. Now Michael English bats with a man on first. Ball in the dirt. Judd does a good job stopping it, but the runner is on his way to second base. Wild pitch. So that puts the runner down to second base. So that'll be an error, a pitcher, or a wild pitch. So we got a run on second base, no out. Jason Madden on second, Michael English, the catcher, in the box. And I knew this game's gonna be hot. I went by both dugouts and both teams had their jerseys and everything off, and some of the parents had towels rinsed on their head because there was people really hot out there that last game. Next pitch fired inside, low ball. After playing the full game in center field, I imagine it's going to be tough on the mound, going to get mighty hot. Neil Presley winds up, fires, ball high. Neil Presley on the mound, Judd Chanel behind the plate. Bobcats and T.R. Miller, semifinals, state playoffs, second game. Bobcats win the first one 6-5. Another one in the dirt. Judd Chanel cannot find it, but now he finds it. No, he hasn't even found it yet. Now he has. All right, Neil Presley walks the batter, so we have a man on first, man on second. Next batter, T.R. Miller, Sean Jackson. Bobcats in a little trouble here early in the first inning. Runners on first and second. Neil Presley on the mound. T.R. Miller threatened the bunt. Throw to second base. And I don't know which one it was there. But Cam could not get the ball. He was around the runner's neck, and around his head, and T.R. Miller people were hollering, but Cam was trying to catch the ball. But the ball goes to center field. Eric Cox brings her back in. So Bobcats in a little trouble. Looks like T.R. Miller may be bunting these batters around. He squared the bunt that time. Ball was high for a ball. I don't know what they're talking about now.
Well, they thought he called it a strike, said he was butting, and they called it a ball.
Yep, umpire first says strike. All right, both op coaches come back. Coach Vernon McBride all the way down to the plate. His umpire called it a ball, and Coach Vernon McBride, he's down going toward that plate. He's a little pumped up today, Mike, I tell you. Coach McBride, he's a little pumped up. He goes to say, hey, that man, that's a strike. And so, batter tried to bunt it, and the first base umpire said, yes, sir, he did. So that was a good thing. The umpire behind the plate went to him and asked him. He's bunting again. This time it's right down the middle. D. Jones got to hurry with it.
Oh, man.
Bobcats threw it away. That was my fault that time. I was thinking about D. Jones playing first base last time, but we picked that one up. First baseman picks it up and throws it wild at first base. So we'll make an error. Error on the first baseman, a wild throw. So all of a sudden, Bobcats in trouble with runners at second and third and nobody out. Sacrifice and an error on the first baseman. So we got runners on second and third and nobody out. Bobcats in a deep trouble here early on in this ball game. Bottom of the first. It's 1-0, and T.R. Miller definitely threatening it. Bobcats talking it over on the infield. We just need to go ahead and get an out here and get out this thing and go on in there and get us some runs ourselves. Batting for T.R. Miller, Shane Morris, number 24. Pitch low and in the dirt. Ball one. All right, Bobcats looking this thing over. 1 ball, no strikes. Deep trouble here in the first inning. 1-0 in favor of T.R. Miller. Swing and a miss by Shane Morris. Third baseman takes off running home. I don't know if Coach Wiggum sent him in or not, but it was a foul ball, and he just takes off running and slid in on a foul ball. I don't know. Don't understand that one, but I haven't seen that before.
I believe I missed that before.
I don't believe I've ever witnessed that one before. Batter swings, foul the ball way back his fence, and runner on third base takes off running home, slides in. But I'll
Need to exercise.
Yeah, I've seen everything now. I don't think Coach Wiggum sent him home. I don't think. So, you try anything sometimes to score a run. Maybe the umpire missed it or something down the line, right? But I don't believe he could have missed that one.
I don't think the umpire said anything.
Hit ball. Good play. All right.
Good job. Boy, Neil, let's go now.
Listen.
Let's go. You gave up again.
That's first out.
Go.
All right.
I'm not sure if I was Josh somebody.
This is a Scott Burns, and I missed him somehow on this lineup last time. He's the pinch hitter last time. He hit that home run. The umpire is coming out to tell him to get those bats back. Scott Burns, number 18. Couldn't find his number anywhere a while ago, but he's the one that hit that home run a while ago to center fielder. Neil Presley's ready now. Need to fire it in there and get past him. There. Whew, he takes his cut, I tell you. This fella gets his cut every time. Couldn't find his name anywhere a while ago. 18, he played first game. I was trying to find 18 everywhere and trying to send somebody to find it out, but that's old Scott Burns, and he nailed one out here to us in the first ball game. Bobcats still in a little trouble. Runners on second, third, 1 out here in the first inning, and 1 run in. Neil Presley can get out of this one with 1 run. It will be a great ending. It's going to be tough to do. We've got runners on second, third, 1 out. At bat, Scott Burns. In the dirt. Judge Henniel, I tell you, he's going to have his work cut out for him in this game, Mike.
He was tired before he got this game, wasn't he?
Yep, he is tired. I tell you what, if he goes through 2 games here, you don't have to worry about him going anywhere tonight. He'll go home, take him a good cold bath, and go to bed. Or somebody have to drive him around, because he'll definitely be tired. Second ball game. Bobcats won the first one 6-5. Winner of this game will go to North Alabama for the next playoff game. Bobcats never won a semifinal baseball game in the state. Now then, we've won our first one. And we're having a lot of conversation here in the first inning. We got to get through this first inning. We got to get out of here and get on to the second one. So far this ending, T.R. Miller only has 1 hit, but they have 1 run and 2 people in scoring position, second and third. Scott Burns, tell you one thing, he can knock it a long way. First ball game, he was 2 for 4 with a homer and a single. Struck out and flew out deep to center field. Neil Presley on the mound, getting encouragement from the Bobcat fans behind the fence. Next one, low, walks him. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not, because that guy can hit it. Now then we're coming up with John Hart, and he's a pitcher this game. So, bases loaded.
Oh, let's just get 1.
1 out, and let's see, Bobcats probably going to play back and go for 2. Bobcats playing back and going for 2. We need to make sure of 1. We have to give up 1 run. Well, we won't be killed, but it's just the first inning. We need to make sure of an out. Bobcats playing back deep now, going for 2. Ball inside. And Neil's struggling a little bit here early, but it's going to turn around. We're going to be all right. First inning, bottom of the first. Yeah, strike one, inside corner. I could tell that from out here, Mike. What about you?
I wasn't too sure of it, Randy.
I knew you wasn't, but I was.
I thought the one before that looked just as good.
I better not ask you any more questions. I could tell here you are over there thinking. We in trouble, Mike, just thinking. Next pitch, oh my goodness, Neil threw one of them breaking slow curve balls that got away from him, and it was high. So that's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him. All right. Out at third base, force play, but they got a run on that one. Fielder's choice, and runner going to third base was out from shortstop to third baseman for the second out, and T.R. Miller has 2 runs. So we got 2 runs here in the first inning, but only 1 hit, and we got runners on first and second now. First and second. 2 out. Presley on the mound. Fires that by for strike 1. Another stir ball inside. Look good to me, Mike. But
Look good to me.
I'm way out here in center field, aren't I? All right, we've got to quit umpiring. We're doing too much umpiring. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Good breeze coming in here then. Whew, it's been hot today. High ball inside. 2 balls. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tell you one thing, it's been hot for us out here. Might be more poor umpires.
It's been hot.
Rough on them. I feel sorry for them if we win the second game, but if we don't win it, I don't feel sorry for them.
I don't either.
Neil Presley on the mound, Judge Chanel behind the plate. Scott Sasser at bat for T.R. Miller. Swing miss. I'm sorry, form fouled it off. How about that?
That's pretty good.
Well, I was just thinking. I have my mind
You
somewhere else.
wound down this second game, man.
Boy, I wound down. I tell you, I'm hot. I tell you, it's hot out here. I don't know. You talk about playing 2 ball games. This broadcasting 2 in a row is not the easiest thing in the world. In the dirt. That full count. The runners will be going, Mike. So they got a little advantage on us. They're going to have the merry-go-round. They'll be running. Everybody will be going. 2 out. 3-2. 2 men on. Everybody will be going. Need a strike here, Neil. Pop up. Ashton Davis called for it. He's up under it. He's out of there. Bobcat. Get out of that inning, but there was 2 runs on 1 hit and no error. So after 1 inning of play, T.R. Miller 2, the Bobcat 0. All right, we're ready to go back here in the second inning. Rough first inning for the Bobcats. Bobcats went down easy. First inning, no hits. 3 up and 3 down, and T.R. Miller came in, and well, they didn't get but 1 hit, but they got 2 big runs and 1 error. So T.R. Miller's up 2-0 here in the second inning. First batter for the Bobcats, pitcher Neil Presley. First pitch, low ball. John Hart, pitcher for T.R. Miller, coach's son, Jim Hart. And Neil hits another one. It's a long one. Is it going to stay in fair? Oh, my gosh, he hit that and a ton. That ball was over the left field fence 15 yards in a parking lot down there. That ball was long gone. But it was foul.
Almost to your house, Randy.
I won't put in my backyard. I wonder if Jackie's out in the backyard sitting down. That was a long hit ball. No, I'm ready to not off work yet. Second pitch. He threw him a curveball that time. Neil Presley hit that last one a ton. And boy, I see him looking for that ton, and they've already 40, 50 yards over the fence looking for it. That was a long hit ball. But it was foul. Don't count. Ball high. believe that's 3 and 1. These are base runners here. Next one, Neil fouls off. So it makes a full count, 3 and 2. Bobcats batting here in the second inning. Neil Presley hits one up the middle. Shortstop over after it. He picks it up. He waits. He throws it first. He's saved. I don't know what that was
I don't
called.
know what he's waiting on. He caught it safe.
I'm going to give him base hit because
That was a base hit.
shortstop.
What was shortstop doing?
Shortstop, I don't know what he's doing, but I
Trying
sure
to
did
lick
like
it over that, wasn't he?
Yep. Neil Presley, what you get for hustling. Good hustle by Neil Presley. And coming in the ball game, run for the Bobcats, Rashad Tillis, number 16, be running for Neil Presley. So the Bobcats have the lead man on base here in the second inning. Need to get something going. Big inning here now. Judd Chanel, batter to catcher, getting signals from Coach Johnny Grimes at first base. Let's see what happens. Hart looks, gets a signal. It's in the dirt. And the catcher does a good job again. One thing about him, Mike, today, the catcher for T.R. Miller has done a good job of blocking the ball when it's in the dirt. They had to let very few get back to the screen.
And we haven't had a stolen base today either.
Okay. What about yesterday? What about last
I
night?
don't think we had one last night either.
Okay.
Do you?
I don't remember. That was last night. Too far for me to remember.
Do you remember last night?
Nope. Don't remember. Do you?
I do.
All right. 2 balls, no strike. Pitcher maybe getting in a little trouble, we hope. We're out here in center field, and I tell you one thing. She's a beautiful day. It's a lot of fun. Got great people around you. You know, it's just
You
fun
talking
to be.
about me or them
I have not.
guys behind us?
Never have thought about you, Russell, being a good person. Never have. Next pitch, 2-0. Down the middle is a hit second baseman. Second baseman's up with it. Throw to second base, and he didn't touch a base.
Tagged the base.
Umpire called him out, but he was not out.
He was safe.
That's what you call
doubt about
major
that.
league call.
No doubt about that one.
Albert Daniels said that was a major league call in the pros, that they just in the neighborhood, and he definitely was just in the neighborhood, because that's all it was. 4-6, and
Yeah, I think he's telling him he needs to tag the base next time. Come a little closer.
yeah, needs to come a little closer to it because he wasn't even close at all. All right, now in the ball game at first base is that Jody Aaron running for Chanel. Mike Russell's getting his glasses up. We're going to look down there and see.
I believe it is, Randy.
Okay. Number 11?
Yeah.
All right, Jody Aaron. Like I said, we way out here in center field, we can't tell a whole lot.
We could tell that guy was safe-o.
Yo, look at here. Right, gone.
No doubt about that one.
Lord, whoa, that way down yonder. Eric Cox has got a hold of one. You talking about hitting one downtown off. Eric Cox. Now, sports fans, when you hit that one to center field and let nobody even turned around.
Eric Cox, the 4th home run of the year.
Nobody.
Having a good time.
Nobody out there turned around. She was long gone, sports fans, long gone. I tell you what, we get excited.
We'll take it, won't we?
Yes, sir. We get excited calling these baseball games. But son, when you hit one like that and you know it,
That might have hit your house.
go. Check the windows at my house, Albert. That may hit my back window. Albert's house closer. It may have went through his window and
Hit yours.
in mine. Hey, now you thought that long gone. That was long. You knew from the crackle of bat. Hey, that's fun. Now she's a different ball game. It's 2-2 here in the second inning.
No,
2-2.
2-2.
Yep. Curveball high. We need to get them down. They need to get them down and go after them. We need to get them complaining and griping and belly aching, and we need to get after them. No comment, huh? I'm not supposed to lay it on air?
No, that's what we're supposed to do.
Oh,
A
okay.
couple of close plays go for us.
Yeah. Some people always say, no, we just want to beat them outright. Go on, and I like to beat them.
No, I don't. Anyway, I can't.
I want to beat them. There's a hit back to the pitcher. He's up with it on his knees, that is. Throws at first base. And Josh Kaiser, 1-3. That was Josh Kaiser, third baseman batting. Never did tell Josh's name at that time. Mike, he didn't get on to me. I was still talking about a home run. But that was Josh Kaiser batting, and now then it's Ashley Davis coming to bat. First time, Josh Kaiser 1-for-3. And the first game, Ashley Davis 1-for-2. Now I'm getting back on.
Ashley Davis hitting .410, batting average, 19 RBIs.
Swing, miss, strike one.
15 base on balls, 4 doubles.
Boy, you're doing good. Keep it up. Ashley Davis for the Bobcats. John Hart on the mound. Pitch, curveball, outside. Next pitch, high and outside, too. It looks like he's turning it up a little bit, Mike. Maybe we can get to him here now. We need to get to him. Tell you one thing. I like to hit it when you hear gets that bat and you know she's long gone. Albert Lee? He said he had to slip on. A foul ball, strike two. One ball, 2 strikes. Try and maybe get talking to that school board to show up. That time Ashley walks out of the batter's box.
Yeah, don't pay no attention to Randy's count. It ain't right.
You don't, Mike, you ain't got to tell everybody. We can't see
You
it.
had me confused, too. I think that's full count, isn't it?
3-2 is what I said, didn't I?
No, I don't think so.
Well, you know, it's somewhere around there. People out there won't know it if y'all don't, correct me right here. They can't hear everything, see everything, or whatever. There's a base
hit.
I
Base
think.
hit,
Yep.
that's in there.
In the gap, center field.
Boy, ball died, didn't it?
Yep. Base hit to center field. Ashley Davis. All right, that's a 3rd hit of the inning for the Bobcats here. And bring into the bat D. Jones. First ball game, D. Jones was 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch, had a sacrifice bunt, flat out to center field. So Bobcats got a runner now on first base with 2 out. John Hart on the mound for Coach Jim Hart's T.R. Miller Tigers. Strike outside corner. Hart tried to find a fastball that time, and he brought it in there. Hart's ready. Hit to right field. Right fielder up under.
Out.
For the 3rd out. Fly to right field. So the Bobcats came up with 2 runs on 3 hits and no T.R. Miller error. So at the end of 2 innings, it's the Bobcats 2, T.R. Miller Tigers 2. All right, we're about ready to go in here. Mark Richburg said, hey, it's not the end of 2 innings, it's just the end of the first. But I forgot that inning and a half. This is just the bottom of the 2nd inning. I'm going to do a lot of that tonight because I keep thinking Ott being a home team, but Ott was a home team in the first game, but you swap the 2nd game around, and this time it's T.R. Miller's home game, so right now we're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Thank you, Mark Richburg, getting me straight. Everybody's out here trying to catch me doing something wrong. Except John Fryer, he's too scared to say anything. But he's more buddy. He's more Sunday school buddy. All right. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Right fielder Jeff Martin batting. Strike 1. I tell you what, I think this umpire, this game is going to have a little lower strike than the first one did. I like that. You don't walk as many. I like to go ahead and play ball. Neil Presley on the mound. And, ooh, he threw that one, but the umpire didn't. He didn't want to give us that one. Judd wanted that one, but he didn't. I reckon talking about the umpire to give you something to talk about, don't it, Mike? Not criticize them because they call a good ball game. They always call a good ball game. Some of us fans don't always believe in them, but call a good game. Ball 2. Neil Presley on the mound. Judd Chanel behind the plate. First base, Ashley Davis. Second base, Brent Hall. Shortstop, Cam Pierce. Third baseman, Josh Kaiser. Ball low is 3-1. In the outfield, D. Jones in right. Eric Cox in the center. Chris Gohagen in left. On the mound, Neil Presley behind the plate. Judd Chanel. That's the Bobcats. Neil Presley behind again, 3-1. Mike TV's looking a little better now with getting a little darker, isn't it?
Well, it's not looking no better. We can just sit a little better.
Oh, excuse me. Boy, I get corrected every time I turn around on it. TV's looking better because it's getting darker and it's brightening up, but I'm sorry. TV's always looked good. It's just I couldn't see it before, but I can actually see it a little bit. Boy, it's nice. I thought when I got away from home that I wouldn't get, jumped on so bad. Them two at home I got, boy, they give me trouble, and then the one at college gives me more trouble, and then come out here and I catch it. Gosh, it's fun. Somebody be nice to me sometime. Neil Presley on the man. Give it to us, Ump. Nope, didn't do it. So that was a walk. Jeff Martin's on first base with a walk.
We changing pitchers, aren't we?
Richard Lynn comes in,
Eric Cox going
third
to the mound.
baseman. And looks like Coach Grimes has told Neil, said, Neil, the control today is not what we'd like it to be, and so let's try to wait till maybe tomorrow and see if we can't do something tomorrow.
No, we ain't going to do nothing tomorrow.
Well, I was talking about if, Mike Russell. If, you
got to be optimistic, Randy.
I'm very, very optimistic, but I was saying that was his only shot,
okay.
if we come back.
Okay.
So we'll save him, till
next week.
Next week and Friday. Gosh, boy, you can't say anything around here. I'm about ready to go to the house. I believe I'll hang around there.
You won't get half pay if you leave now.
Well, I hope they don't double my pay. What's double nothing? Boy, I'm going in a hole. Had to buy my own drink. Had to buy my own hot dog. Mike wouldn't even bring any water, so I had to pay for the water. Gosh, he's fun.
What do you talk about during a ball game, Randy?
Whatever I want to do.
That makes sense.
Nobody has told me I couldn't. Mayor Moore was over here earlier. He said, just do what you want to do. So
that's what we used to do, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we usually do. That's what we're going to do tonight. Taking warm-up pitches now for the Bobcats, Eric Cox. And by the way, if you didn't hear and didn't know, Bobcats won the first ball game 6-5. And now then we're in the second ball game. It's in the bottom of the second inning. And it's all tied up at 2-2 on a home run by Eric Cox. So we're getting ready now. Neil Presley started this game, but just had a little bit of control problem, and he's going to come on out here to center field and say, turn it over to Eric, and let's see if we can't get somebody out here and get some more runs. That's what we want to do. But we got the throw strike, that's for sure. All right, Bobcats are about ready now to break out array from the mound and leave it up to Cox and let him go with him. All right, umpire's brushing off the rubber on the mound, and we're about ready. Bobcats outscored T.R. Miller in the first game 6-5. That made us go in the second game. Win this ball game, she's all over with, and we'll go to North Alabama next Friday. Lose this ball game, we'll play another one on Saturday. But, that's the way it is. Never have won a first round game in the semifinals, but we have now, until today. Eric Cox on the mound for the Bobcats now. First pitch, strike right down in there.
He chunked that one.
Jeff Martin on first base for T.R. Miller. And really, truly, that's the first pitching change we've had today. Next pitch, curveball right in there.
Oh, he didn't call it.
Umpire says too high, Mr. Cox. It's all right. We'll get it back.
It looked good, though.
Well, yeah, but it's all right. We'll get it back. I think it was too good to call. Well, I'm going to take that back about saying that umpire was going to give him a little lower that night. He's going to change.
He got to be down the windpipe.
Yep, looks like you got to throw it down the middle, so might as well go ahead and do it. Eric Cox over the first, runner back. Jeff Martin on first base. Eric Cox on the mound. Judd Chanel behind the plate. All tied up here at the bottom. Second inning. Ball hit back to Cox. He's going to go to second base. He's got it, too.
He called him out.
Yep, he was definitely out. And then Ken went back and tried to tag him, but he didn't have to tag him. So the fielder's choice.
We'll take it.
We'll take it, definitely. 1 to 6 to get the first out. So that'll bring the top half of the batting order for T.R. Miller, Jason Madden. 1 out here in the bottom half of second inning. Cox over the first. Runner back. Boy, I tell you what, this is getting me confused without being on the road, getting team at home. Getting me confused. I can't never figure out what inning it is. But I'm going to get that right after a while, too. May take me to the dark. Cox trying to throw a curveball. She's high. Ball 1. State playoffs, semifinals. The Out Bobcats and the T.R. Miller Tigers. Ground ball, third baseman. It's foul ball. Coach Jack Wiggum comes up with it, fires it back into the mound for a strike by Coach Jack Wiggum. Good play, Coach Wiggum. Extra play on it, and got another outlaw coming up out here now. We got the most people walking around out here I've ever seen. Ricky Smith. We got a bunch of good folks out here in center field. I don't know if it's a dog pound or what it is, bullpen or what. Next pitch, behind him for a ball. What's the count, Mike? 1-1? If I say something, everybody will jump on me and says wrong. I'll be close anyway. John Fryer just looks at you and shakes his head. He don't say a word. I don't know if he can talk or not. Got no idea. Ramona says he can. I don't know. Next pitch, check swing, foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Mike Russell told me he was going to do some talking today. He had him nice headphones and all that, and he don't say a word. Can't get him saying that. It's all right. Go ahead and cut your microphone off, Mike. Next pitch by Cox. Gets away from the catcher. Runner goes down to second base. So, got a runner on second base now. 1 out. Got a runner on. Wild pitch. So moves the runner down. Richard Lynn on second base with 1 out.
He told me the same thing too. He said the funds are profitable in junior.
Next pitch. Foul off.
Back in the ballpark.
Right straight back.
Parking lot.
And the parking lot. We got some test players there. They'll have to watch out over there.
Sounded like it got a car.
Did it?
Sounds what it sounded like.
Was it my car?
I doubt it.
Mine is not here yet.
Just be another dent with it.
Yeah. All right. Right down in there. And umpire gives him that old, that old.
What was it?
Drawback, strike.
Just let everybody know what that one was.
Yeah, he let the fans know, and us up here in center field know that was a strike. All right, now we got 2 outs. Got 2 men out, runner on second base. And this brings the bat to catcher, Michael English.
Take one away this end and give one back the next end. And that's a wrong way to do it.
Here, Cox, ready? Fires it down in there. Ball low. Okay. Now then, I'm convinced, Mike. I take back what I said a while ago, that he's going to be a low ball umpire.
No, sir.
But he's not. He's going to keep them down there low and going to call them balls. He called 1 strike, though. But he changed his mind in the middle of the stream. There's a sweeping curveball. Jet Chanel holds her there, and umpire says another ball. Umpire, I don't
think the fans like that.
No, fans didn't like it. Darn, we're doing too much talking about umpiring. You're not supposed to do that.
You're not?
That's what all the fans do. We're supposed to be telling what's going on.
Oh, okay.
All right, next pitch.
I saw a coach down there a while ago.
Come on, Blue.
And here's another ball. I don't want to sit here all day and talk about that, but nobody's liking the calling today. All right, that's that 3-1, or 3-0, or 2-0, somewhere down the line. Really, truly, we're out here in center field, and you can't see the scoreboard because we're right side of it. You can see the 2 and 2, but you can't see where's balls and strikes. We know that there's 2 out. We keep an account of that on our book. But as far as balls and strikes, we cannot tell, so we're going to just let you know best we can. I believe it's 3 balls, though. That was right down the middle. There's no doubt about that was strike. Fans like that, too.
I believe that's 3-1.
3-1, what do you think?
I believe that's probably right, Randy.
Okay, thank you.
It should be 3-2.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. Eric Cox takes a stretch, backs off the rubber, and decided to take another look at it. My old buddy Mike Russell, I don't know if he's a color man or what he is. He's up here by me. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm not sure either.
Answered the phone a while ago, though. Hey, yeah.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
That was right down the middle. And old batter said, I'll run towards first. But hey, it was right down the middle. I don't understand. That, looked like to me she split the middle. But it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Next pitch is on his way. Yes, sirree. Strike 3.
We'll take it.
And we'll take that strike. And that was a 3rd strike, and the batter did not like it. He said, you can't sit up there and take them all. Okay, let's see what happened that time. No runs, no hits, and no errors. So I think now that we are at the end of 2 innings with a score. The Bobcats 2, T.R. Miller Tigers 2.
We're back in the top of the 3rd inning with Opp coming to bat.
Good pitch.
I believe it was Cam Pierce batting for the Bobcats. Lead off here at the top of the 3rd inning. The Cam Pierce first batter in the batting order. I believe it counts 1-1. 1-1 to the batter Cam Pierce, and he looks down at 3rd base coach Johnny Grimes. Another one. There's another one of them curveballs to Cam Pierce for 2 strikes. I believe he had Cam food on that one. I don't think that's what Cam was expecting. Fastball struck Cam Pierce. Struck Cam Pierce out on a fastball. Those first 3 pitches was in 3 curveballs and come back with a fastball right down the middle, Randy.
All right, first batter for the Bobcats, Cam Pierce, goes down on the strikeout. Second batter up in the 3rd inning, Brent Hall. Brent Hall so far, ground out the second baseman to first. 0 for 1 tonight. Hit the ball right field, it's going to be foul.
You got to hold that curveball.
Going to be over into the almost tennis court. We're here in the top of the 3rd inning. It's the Bobcats, T.R. Miller Tigers, and state tournament semifinal action. Bobcats never won a game in the semifinals till today. We keep saying today now, you know this is on tape, so y'all forgive us for that, if you can. I hear a telephone ringing again. I am tired of going in. I can't believe it. Set up in a ball game and a telephone ringing. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen. Russell gets called all over the world.
Most of the time it's you, Randy.
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't mean to. Mike, has he got to leave?
Nope.
Ain't got to know? Sit down here in the middle of the field now. Middle of the field, nothing ball game going, and telephones start ringing. What's the world going to come to? I'll be doggone. Foul ball. Straight Mike. There goes Mike. He's leaving. Hey, Mike, tell him we said hello here. Beatingest thing I've ever seen. Telephone ringing out here in center field of a baseball game. Oh, howdy. Brent Hall batting for the Bobcats. 2 strikes on him. All right. Fans behind me getting nervous. They want to get something started. There's a base hit, I thought. Nope. Line drive to first baseman. Called that a little too quick, didn't I? Hit a line shot over there. Could have been a base hit, but not. Called that a little too early, didn't I? Okay, now we got our 3rd hitter this inning, Chris Gohagen, coming up the bat. Ricky Smith's walking around here, and Albert telling him where to go get a chair, and he can't find him where to sit. Grown men cannot figure where to sit and how to stand that. You ought to be out there in center field at high school.
I got to listen to you right now.
Oh, howdy. Tim Jones, John Fryer, Mark Richburg, Albert Daniel, Jim Weeks, Ricky Smith. And Glenda Richburg set up a truck. Listen to all this. I can't believe she's standing here with these grown men.
Randy, that was ESPN calling.
ESPN call? What do they want?
They wanted to sign me and you up.
Oh, boy, all right. Mike, if you get another phone call today, I tell you, I don't know. 2 out here in the third inning. This is the top of the third inning, too. Bobcats are the visiting team here in this game. First game, Bobcats was the home team.
Randy, is that not a good shot on TV?
Boy, that is a good shot. Mike, I tell you what, you've done a tremendous job.
I hadn't touched the camera.
Who's doing the camera work?
Jason Whitehead.
Jason Whitehead on the camera. Ball hit third baseman. He's in with it. He bobbled it. He's up.
Safe.
And he's safe at first base.
What a hustle. That's one thing you said.
All right. Good hustle by the out Bobcats. Bobcats definitely hustling today. I like to see people hustling that line. Chris Gohagan hustling all the way down the line. And things like that can cause runs, too. Let's see if we do that. Neil Presley up to bat. Neil Presley, first time up. He had a base hit. But at one time up at bat, he hit one a mile. She was fouled by 2 1/3 inches over that left field fence, and they went into the parking lot out there. He hit a mile.
Randy, can't you see the foul post where we at?
Well, I can say 2 1/3 sounded good, didn't it?
Yeah, it sounded good.
Well, he hit it a long way anyway, and it was foul. Neil Presley is ready. Ball low. Tell you one thing, they throw too many fastballs down there. Neil might get a hold of it. One thing about this Bobcat baseball team, well, they got a lot of them that can hit it far, but, you know, you don't want to get them swinging at that fence. They start swinging at the fence all the time, you get beat. That's for sure. You can't go for the fence every time, but we got some that can hit it at a pretty good pace. Neil Presley takes another one, low ball 2. We're in the top of the third inning. It's all tied up 2-2 on a Eric Cox 2-run homer. We're here at Sand Field on Friday afternoon. This is a tape replay. Hot Bobcats, T.R. Miller Tigers. Semifinals, state playoff. Bobcats wanting to go to North Alabama next week, wanting to go bad. And it's 3-0 to Neil Presley. I got a feeling he won't see anything good. That's my feeling. Hope it does, but don't feel like he will. He did, right down the middle. I believe he'll throw that in again, though.
No, I don't think he will either.
We'll find out. Neil looks down at Coach Grimes, and I guarantee you, Neil, he's giving you to go ahead and hit it if it's in there. Won't be any take signal on here.
I might give him a hit and run.
No, it won't be hit and run, but it won't be a take.
We might have to run and run, though.
All 4, high. Neil Presley walks the first. So we got runners on first and second now, and 2 out.
You got to warn him about the bat. He didn't mean to do that.
Umpire getting on to Neil pretty good about the throwing the bat, and if he does again, there you go. Coach McBride talking back with him.
He did throw it straight up, didn't he?
Yeah, he threw it straight up there. You know, sometimes you can get thrown out of the game. Well, he didn't do anything, you know, on purpose, but still, you can't do that. So maybe Neil learned a lesson from that, because it'd be tough to be sitting on a bench here in the third inning of a playoff game. So you don't need to do anything like that. Umpire got on him pretty good. I couldn't tell whether Neil said anything back to him. He better not.
I bet he did.
You won't be here in these ball games. Jet Chanel looking for it. Curve high. Ball on the high and outside.
Need some runs right here, Griffin.
Yep, gonna have some runs. And Judge Chanel hit one out first game, and Ricky Smith says he's fixing to do it again.
Point again.
Ricky Smith pointed center field for him. Let's see if he does.
Probably won't throw him nothing to hit.
Outside, ball 2.
He ain't gonna give you much.
He can't keep on pitching around him. First ball game, Judge Chanel 1 for 3 with a home run. They hit up the middle. It's the base hit. Bobcats going in, going to score, maybe. The throw is into the plate. It's cut off. Yes, sirree. All right. Base hit by Judge Chanel up the middle. And that scored Chris Gohagan from second base with a go-ahead run. Bobcats have runners now on first and second. Good hit by Judge Chanel. So see what you're talking about that first. Who's this running now, Mike? Look at that first. Who's running for Judd Chanel on first base? Quick as we get our binoculars on it, we'll find out.
Number 11, maybe?
Jody Aaron, I believe it. Yep, Jody Aaron, number 11. That shows you what that hustle by Chris Gohagan did first on the third out. Here's a hit from between the
Bounce off the fence. There you go.
Good hit there.
All right.
By Cox.
It's going to be a double.
Here goes double. Here goes the runner in. He's going to throw that play. We got to play at home plate. No play. All right. Eric Cox with another double. All right. And now then.
All right, Griffin. We'll take it.
All right.
That's what hustling the first base will do for you.
And then coming in and running for Cox is Rashad Tillis. And that goes right back to show you what hustle by Chris Gohagan. Chris Gohagan hustled down the first base line as the shortstop bobbled it, and he got on first base. If he hadn't been hustling, he'd have been out. It'd have been the third out. But after that hustle, Bobcats has scored 3 big runs. And that's what it takes to win ball games. Good hustle. All right. Bobcats have a run on second base now. And the batter, Josh Kaiser.
5-2.
5-2 in favor of the Alpha Bobcats. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Things looking good here in Alpha, Alabama. Semi-final action. Alpha Bobcats, T.R. Miller Tigers. Josh went for that one. And that was the third out, strikeout. So that was the third out of the inning. So the Bobcats came up with 3 big runs on 3 hits and no T.R. Miller error. So at the end of, no, let's don't say the end of anything. That's after 2.5 innings. It's Bobcats 5, T.R. Miller 2. All right, here we are in the bottom of the third inning.
I just got one question, Randy.
What was that, bud?
You threw it off on my phone the whole time. Who was that girl you called on the telephone?
I had to call home check on Tristan, make sure Tristan got home all right.
Yeah, you one of those that have to call home every so often.
Yep, that's right. All right, coming to bat now for T.R. Miller, number 11, Sean Jackson, shortstop. Bobcats up 5-2. What a turnaround. Last inning, Bobcats looked like it was going to go down 1-2-3. But Chris Gohagan hustling down to first base on a little bobble by the shortstop, beat it out, and then the Bobcats scored 3 quick runs. So that's what hustle will do for you. Pop up left field. Plenty of room out there. And Chris Gohagan gets up under it for the first out. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Number 24, Shane Morris. Shane Morris plays first base. 0 for 1 on the night. Gary Cox on the man for the Bobcats. Curveball in there, strike 1. Big crowd here at Sin Field this afternoon. Big crowd. Next pitch is in there. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. On Shane Morris, first baseman for T.R. Miller. Bobcats looking forward to going to North Alabama for finals in the state playoff.
Do you know where Hayden is?
Yep.
Is it North Alabama?
Yep.
Okay.
That's what somebody told me.
I'm just checking up on you.
Like I told you before, I got no idea where Hayden is, got no idea where Pleasant Grove is. I understand they're up close to Birmingham somewhere, Tuscaloosa, Selma, somewhere in there. Next ball fouled off.
Have you checked on the airplane?
I checked on the airplane. Tickets are $75 a piece.
Oh, we're in trouble.
That's one way, $75. If you come back, it's $250, they said.
I bet I can get enough money to send you one way.
I hope it's just one way.
Hey, holy mackerel. Oh, I am well liked, aren't I?
$75 on a Greyhound will get you a
Ground
long
ball,
way.
third baseman. Kaiser up with it. He's over to first base. He's got him. Yes, sir. Great play. Josh Kaiser. What a play, sports fans. The ball was in the hole. Josh came over, got the ball, but you didn't think he had a chance to get him at first, but he rifled it across there. Great play. Third baseman, Josh Kaiser. 2 out here in the bottom of the third inning. Bringing up Scott Burns, and he hit a long home run in the first game out to center field. He definitely likes to swing at it. I believe he was 2 for 4. Let me see. Yep, 2 for 4 first ball game. Curveball outside. Ball 1. Bobcats lead 5-2 in Alabama. Semifinal action. Win this ball game, we'll go for the state final championship game. Never played before by the Bobcats. Line drive third. Look at Kaiser. What a play.
Good play by Kaiser.
Oh, my goodness. We couldn't pick it up. Kaiser made a
Good play.
great play at third base, but could not get a good throw to first base. Threw the ball one hopper, but we couldn't come up with it at first. But we made a good play on it anyway. All right. Next batter, John Hart, the pitcher for T.R. Miller. 2 out. Nobody hurt. Judge Chanel holds it there for the umpire. Well, Judge's been doing a lot of umpiring today. Hadn't had many go his way, though, I can tell you that. Umpire just looked.
Had any, has he?
I don't think he said any go his way after the umpire's called it, to tell you the truth. He's trying to help the umpire. The umpire needs help, he said. Ground ball shortstop. Kevin Pierce up with it. Over to Brent Hall at second base. And a good play. All right. So, no runs, no hits, and 1 error of T.R. Miller here in the third inning. So, at the end of 3, it is Bobcats 5, T.R. Miller Tigers 2. Okay, going in here to the top of the 4th inning. First batter for Bobcats, Ashley Davis. 1 for 1 so far here in this ball game. 5-2, Bobcats up. Ashley hits it back up the middle again. Let's see if anybody can make a play on it. Shortstop up with it, and he got it. Good play by the shortstop from T.R. Miller.
Good play.
Great play.
Bounced it off the pitcher, didn't it?
Yep, hit the ball off the pitcher. Out of the shortstop. Shortstop comes up, fires it to first base. Got Ashley by half a step. So it's 1 out here in the 4th inning. Bobcats lead 5-2. Pitcher for T.R. Miller, John Hart. D. Jones batter. D. Jones flied to right field the first time up. First ball game, he was 0 for 1. Pitching for the Bobcats, Eric Cox. Him in replaced Neil Presley, and Eric has done a tremendous job since then. D. Jones hits a ball between the pitcher and third baseman. Pitcher cannot come up with it. He throws the first base, and no way to get him. And that's right. The Jim sat behind me and said, "What do you call that?" You know, the pitcher's got to go over and make the play on it between thirds, and I'm going to give him a hit. Because that's the way I see it all the way. And it was a tough play by the pitcher, and he had to hustle over and had to backhand it. So it's definitely a hit. Goes down in my official book as a hit. D. Jones, good hustle. We got a man on first base with 1 out. Had a lot of close calls here and where to call them hits and not. But I like to give the advantage to the odd folks.
No, you don't.
I like odd people.
Especially your neighbor.
Yeah. Steve White, Dillard. He is a neighbor, son. Ball hit the shortstop.
Gotta hurry.
Dealt with it second base. And he did his job by sliding under the second baseman. Cam Beers was the batter, and he got on fielder's choice. T. Jones did a good job that time of sliding under the second baseman to keep him from throwing the ball to first base. So that was Cam Pierce batting, and it was a fielder's choice. And now coming up, number 15, Brent Hall. If I forgot to announce, Cam Pierce was batting that last time too. From first pitch, didn't have time to talk about him much. But now it's Brent Hall. He's 0 for 2 in this game. First ball game, Brent Hall was 1 for 4. Had a long fly ball against the fence in the first game. Had fly ball to center field, fly ball to left field, and had a fielder's choice that caused a run in the first game. Big run, too. And we got a runner going. Ball to the shortstop. He can't make a play at second. He throws the first and way over the head. And into running Cam Pierce is a good hustle again. He takes his turn at third.
Good.
All right, good hustle there.
We'll take it.
And that's what the steal will get for you. That time Cam Pierce was running, and you see what happened when you got the run on. They had no play at second base. So Brent Hall's on first, Cam Pierce on third. Making something happen. The Bobcats coach Johnny Grimes making things happen, had the runners going, and the batter swinging, and that's what happens when you get people moving.
Chris Gohagen at the bat for the Bobcats.
Chris Gohagen 1 for 2 today.
Nickname, Goat.
Yes, sir. First pitch, high for ball. First ball game, Chris Gohagen, 2 out of 3 with a single and a double. 1 hit today, so this game, so he's had 3 hits in this double hitter. Ball outside. Bobcats threatening again with 2 outs. Last inning, the Bobcats got 3 runs with 2 outs. This time we're threatening again with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Cam Pierce on third. Brent Hall on first. John Hart on the mound. Coach Grimes giving signals everywhere. And T.R. Miller pitcher is looking over at him. And now then, stepping back in, Chris Gohagen getting into the box. See if Brent Hall's going.
I wouldn't think so.
Yes, he is. Swing and a miss. No throw.
Third base.
All right. He whipped her over at third base. Hey, he got an arm. Good.
Yeah,
great. He's got a gun behind that plate, I can tell y'all. Woo! Son, you talk about gunning one. He gunned that ball third base, and Cam Pierce was not 2 yards off the bag, and hey, it made a close play at third. Woo! Tell you one thing. I guarantee you one thing. If I pitched for T.R. Miller and there was somebody going, I'd hit the dirt. I wouldn't stand on that man with that catcher throwing it. He may take your head with him because he can rifle it. He's got an arm, and I tell you, that's Michael English. Michael English has got an arm. I hope he's a senior. They say all of them juniors and sophomores. Uh-oh, back to the pitcher. Okay, Chris Gohagen hits to the pitcher. Bobcats threaten, but do not come up with anything. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for T.R. Miller. So at the end of 3 1/2 ending, it's the Bobcats 5, T.R. Miller Tigers 2. But we're going here down to the bottom of the 4th inning. T.R. Miller coming to bat, trailing the Bobcats 5-2. On the mound for the Bobcats, Eric Cox. Behind the plate, Judd Chenell. And I'm getting a nice bunt down third base line. Although Cox gets to it, fires the first, and she's out. Cox over to Ashley Davis, 1-3 and 1 out. As you hear all the racket going on around me, these people around here are giving us trouble out here in center field.
Yeah, pitcher stand on the mound then, Randy. How can it be down third baseline?
Listen at him. I'm figuring how to pick up my table and move it out here in the right field somewhere. I told y'all we was a long way away from it. It was bunted down the third base line, but it hit something and bounced back towards the pitcher's mound. The pitcher picks it up and throws it first. These people around here don't know anything about baseball. I'm sitting around. I apologize for them. Y'all may hear some of their comments around, but they know nothing about baseball. Eric Cox on the mound, Judd Chenell behind the plate. Hit by second baseman, Brent Hall over, up, first base, he's got him. Tell you one thing, Jeff Martin get down the line. Good play, Brent Hall, 4-3, second baseman to first. 2 out here in the 4th inning. With every out, we're getting closer to a state championship game. You know you can't count them too quick, but I tell you what, it's kind of getting excited out here in outfield. Kind of get exciting. Cox pitching. Hey, they all trying to bunt. I don't know where they come up with a bunting. I see some of their fans turning their head over the fence and say, what are we doing? What are we doing, Coach? That's what fans do. Fans are bad about talking about coaches, but one thing about old Mike Russell and I would never criticize a coach. Still don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Mike Russell and I don't know enough about coaching, so we can't do it. There's a hit ball, second baseman, Brent Hall over, up, easy, 1, 2, 3. All right, 4-3, Bobcats. Set them down, 1, 2, 3 here at the end of 4 innings. The Bobcats 5, T.R. Miller Tigers 2. All right, here in the 5th inning, the Bobcats lead 5-2, and we need to get some more runs here now because T.R. Miller can score in a hurry. As we sing first ball game, coming up for the Bobcats will be number 18, center fielder Neil Presley. Neil 1 for 1 in this ball game. High curve and off the Neil's shoulder. Neil took one for the team. He did not try to get out of the way. Old Neil said, I'll take it on the shoulder for the team, and thank you, Neil. That's what it takes to win ball games. Take one for the team. Neil did not try to get out of the way of that one. That's all right, Neil. I like that. Take one for this old team. This old team needs it. Now, if it had been up against the head, I don't think Neil would have sat there and took it, but since it was at his shoulder, he had a big old shoulder. I see old Neil every morning, first period, he comes in there and takes some kind of tap in there.
He laid the bat down, didn't he?
Did he?
Real easy. Neil?
Yeah, and he laid the bat down that time. And a butt down the first base line. Come on, run. I tell you, Judd was, the ball was foul that time. Judd went down the first base line. It was foul. And so Judd quit running, and the ball started coming back fair territory. So he had better pick it up.
Judd needs a breather.
Yeah. You know, I didn't notice that time, Bell. Did Neil just laid the bat down easy?
All in one motion.
Oh, I didn't. I wish I'd watched that. I didn't watch it. Last time Neil threw the bat a little high, and the umpire kind of
No,
he
probably
might not
going to
be
throw
right.
it over the backstop like first time.
Yeah, he laid her down easy, huh?
He laid her down.
See if Judd sacrifices again, or tries. Judd backs out. Pitcher took too long. Backed out. So Judd may be sacrificing because we need every run we can. See if he's sacrificing down to second. Neil Presley on first, center fielder. Now Hart's ready. He's on the mound. Judd's in. Gets a signal from Coach Johnny Grimes at first base. Next pitch, high and inside. So it looks like that the sacrifice is off. Now it looks like we'll be swinging away. Let's see here. He could put it back on this time. He looks down third base, takes the signals.
Hard to find a power hitter. Yeah, that's right.
And then coming back in, Judd Chanel.
Yeah.
And it's outside. Ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, Judd wants to swing. You can tell he's rearing back every time. He wants him to throw the ball in there. He wants to take a cut at it. He's ready to swing. John Hart on the mound, son of Coach Jim Hart, T.R. Miller Tigers. Judge Chanel now ready. In the box. Presley on first. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike to Judd Chanel. Nobody out here in the 5th inning. Bobcats lead 5-2.
He better watch for him that heater over the middle because he loves to see back.
Next pitch. Chanel swings. He takes his cut. Tell you one thing, we're going up there wanting to hit that ball now. Bobcats wanting to hit it. Mike, we need to remember now that the Lady Bobcat softball team was playing in the, this weekend in tournament. And, you know, naturally this is Saturday and Friday. We don't know how they did Saturday, but they had a good chance of going on. And if the Lady Bobcats still playing, well, congratulations to Coach Rick Moody and the Lady Bobcats. And we hope they go all the way.
3-2 running. That's not a bad game.
Neil Presley goes back to first as Judge Chanel flies out to center field. Bobcats was stealing that time, and Judd flies out to right field for the first out. So,
Lady Bobcats playing some good softball, Randy. I've been up and watched them several times.
The Lady Bobcats doing a good job, like I said. Coach Rick Moody doing a good job with them, and they got a good chance of going all the way, and we wish them all the luck in the world. Wish all the luck in the world for the boys and the girls for Opp High School. Batting for the Bobcats now, Eric Cox. So far this game, Eric Cox has had a home run and a double. 2 for 2 for Eric Cox.
If you haven't watched no high school sports, baseball or girls softball, you need to get out and watch some of it. It's strictly a different ball game.
They're having a lot of fun, as I tell you, doing a good job. And the Lady Bobcats could be playing in town here Tuesday, and naturally this game's going to be Tuesday night. So we hope that they play here in Opp on Tuesday and hope they're still winning, and we'll be going to Montgomery as we're talking now tonight. You'll already know. And we're hoping they'll be going on to the state finals in there. So we hope that we have 2 teams next weekend playing for the state finals. And John Hart takes a long time on the mound. Eric Cox said, wait a minute, I'll back out and talk this thing over. I don't know who he's going to talk to, but he's had to back out anyway. You hear the comments from these fans around here, don't you? They'll come, there you go, still Neil Presley, and he goes in standing up as it was in the dirt.
Base hit, Cox.
I don't know if that was hit and run or Neil Press decided I feel like running. But he did anyway. Anyway, he's on second base. Neil decided to go down. Anyway, whoever gave him the steal signal or hit and run or whatever, it was a wise decision. Neil Presley on second.
How you know it's hit and run, Randy?
I don't know anything. That's what I said. I don't know anything. I'm just sitting out here talking. You told me to take the microphone and talk, and that's what I'm doing. I'm talking. It's the top half of the fifth inning. Bobcats lead 5-2, and Neil Presley on second base, batting Eric Cox. He took his cut at it. Tell you one thing, he was going downtown up that time. He was going for the fence. Now he needs to go for and get us that base hit. We need to run here. We need to run bad. 5-2 is not enough to hold on to yet. Pop up. Right behind first baseman. Second baseman's over. He missed the ball. He missed it. Second baseman just here dropped it. All right. Error on the second baseman. E4. I think he was really concerned about throwing the ball to third base. And I really and truly, he looked like he was in a hurry to get rid of it. The third base Neil was tying up, and he is an embarrassed little fella because it was just a little pop-up.
Got a pinch runner for number 23, Cox, I believe.
All right, we got a pinch runner at first base, and it looks like Rashad Tillis is on first base. And let's see if the Bobcats are moving again. Josh Kaiser at the plate, and let's see if the Bobcats are running. Neil Presley at third. Rashad Tillis at first. Rashad Tillis, he's gone. The throw down. That cutoff man. All right. Good play. All right. Rashad Tillis goes to second. So now then we got runners on second and third with one out. I tell you one thing.
Yeah, that's Stowe.
I think if I was T.R. Miller, I'd take on that catcher because he is good. The catcher's got a good arm, as I've seen in high school. He has got an arm. Michael English, I believe we'll hear from him. Hit ball to second baseman, he's up with it. He throws it in the dirt, and they get the ball back in. Josh Kaiser grounds out to first base, 4-3 for the second out.
All right, we need a base hit here, Randy.
Got to have a base hit by Ashley Davis. T.R. Miller was playing in that time, so on a ground ball that hard, you couldn't send him home. So runner will hold at third and at second. And Ashley Davis at bat, 1 for 2 during this ball game. Hart winds. Ball way high. Bobcats. Runners on second, third. Rashad Tillis at second. Neil Presley at third. Batting Ashley Davis. Ashley hits one to third baseman. He comes in for the ball. He picks it up over the first. And he's got it. 3 out. 5-3. So that ended the Bobcats going with no runs on no hits and 1 error. So T.R. Miller hanging around. So at the end of 4.5, going to the bottom of the fifth, it's the Bobcats 5, T.R. Miller Tigers 2. All right, going into the bottom of the fifth, T.R. Miller coming in bat. And so far tonight, T.R. Miller has 2 runs on only 1 hit. Bobcats made 2 errors. This game, the Bobcats have 5 runs on 7 hits and 2 T.R. Miller. 2 Bobcats errors and 2 errors by T.R. Miller. Okay, first batter, leadoff batter, number 12, left fielder, Jason Madden. Eric Cox on the mound. He's pitched a no-hitter since he's been in there. So, Eric Cox is ready. Next pitch, outside, ball 1. Jason Madden, left fielder, number 12, batting. That may be long gone.
No, it's against the fence. No, gone.
Long gone. Out of here. Jason Madden, home run. That's only the second hit, first hit off Cox here in this ball game. So that makes it 5-3. He laced that one out of here too. Just got a hold of it and hit it. Line shot.
Just 1 man on base. Nobody on base. That's all right.
Yep, that's just 1 run. So that makes it 5-3 now. And
That's all right.
yep, that's all right. We had nothing we can do about it, Mike.
Nope.
Jason Madden got all of that one for
We
you.
still got this game under control.
Home run, 5-3. Mike, we want to thank Dr. Burgess for bringing us binoculars where we can see. You know, out here in center field, we can't take a whole lot about who's batting, and Dr. Chuck Burgess went home and got us binoculars brought back to him, and it really has helped us, and we appreciate that. All right, Ashley Cox firing. Next pitch is in there for a strike to Michael English. Now, Michael English is a catcher that's got some kind of arm. He's walked and struck out during this ball game. Cox ready. Curveball comes in behind the batter. Over his head for a ball. Bobcats up 5-3. T.R. Miller scoring 1 run here in the bottom of the field. Strike right down through the pipe. Strike 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be hard to call. You get that home run ball back, you need to see some of that rub off on you.
Next pitch. Right down there for strike 3. Is Michael English was sitting back taking all 3, and that was a pretty pitch. 1 out here in the 5th inning. Bringing up Sean Jackson. He had a sacrifice and fly to center field, so he's 0 for 1 here in the second ball game. Bobcats up 5-3 in the bottom half of the 5th inning. There's a hit towards right field. D. Jones makes a play, plays it safe. He'd had to run up, make a dive, and catch for it, and no way. He couldn't come up with the ball, and he made the right decision to hold him to a single, because I don't believe there's any way he could run, and he could, you know, a lot of people say, go, dive, 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 but if you miss that and he goes to the fence, he's on third base, and that's a safe way to play it, because I don't believe there's any way to make that catch. All right. Another hit for T.R. Miller, and this brings up Shane Morris, 0 for 2. In the dirt, gets back to the backstop, and runner Shane Jackson goes down to second base, so Miller has a runner on second. Already 1 run in this inning. They got some power right in here in this little 4th, 5th, and 6th batters. They can hit it a while. Scott Burns, the next guy, can really hit one. We need to keep this guy Morris off the base. Curveball inside. Umpire says it. Called a ball. I don't know what he did, but he called a ball. So that gets the runner over third base. I don't know if he didn't stop. Whenever he stretches, he's got to stop, I think. I don't know if that's what it was. We can't tell out here, but the umpire's called balk in a hurry. So that's puts the runner on third. Undoubtedly, probably did not stop between the stretch and the pitch. That's what I feel like happened, but I don't know. Okay. Sean Morris. Number 24, first baseman. Bobcats needs to get back in the groove here now. T.R. Miller with 2 hits here in the bottom of the field. 1 home run. Got a runner on third. There we go. Got her back down in there now. We got to worry about this batter. We got to get a batter out. Need to keep the runner from scoring, but main thing, we need to keep this batter off base, because they got one up there next that can hit it a mile. Tell you he can hit it a mile. He already has. He went out in center field. I'll go way out here. Bobcats up 5-3, bottom of the 5th. Semifinal state playoff action. Bobcats winning the first game 6-5, looking for a doubleheader sweep off T.R. Miller. Cox ready. Pitch inside, high ball. Bobcats getting in a little trouble here in the 5th inning. Hit a shortstop, Cox up with it. He's going home with the ball, and he throws it away. And so that was a fielder's choice by Morris, and that brings up the hard-hitting Scott Burns. All right, now then, the batter, Scott Burns, who can hit it a long way.
Okay.
Nobody's hurt. Got runners on first base. All of a sudden, it's a 5-4 ball game. Bobcats only up by 1 now. It was up by 3 earlier.
Put another run on first, ties you up, you get them out, you score, then you got bases clean, still up by 1.
Ball high. Scott Burns, hard hitter. He's 0 for 2 in this ball game. Make that 0 for 1. He walked first time and got on an arrow second time. Runner on first base for T.R. Miller. T.R. Miller trails out Bobcats by 1 run here in the 5th inning. We need to get him out of here. Hickok's through the first. Not in time. Neil Presley fires. Oh my goodness gracious. He had his home run swinging. When that ball went off the bat, I thought it was coming this way. Ooh, he had his home run cut. This fella can hit one a mile, I can tell you. This fella can hit one a mile. All right. Scott Burns took his home run cut that time. Hit back to pitcher. He knocks it down. No play. Hit that time. That's all right. 3 hits here in the 5th inning. So Cox knocked it down. Then nobody could get to it. And so we got 1 out, bottom of the 5th, and got John Hart coming to the plate, and he has been on 2 fielder's choice so far. Bobcats call timeout, go to mound, talk this thing over, say, hey, we're not hurt yet. We're not hurt. Let's go back in and get them out.
It would be.
I can understand that.
All right, Bobcats break up on the mound. Everybody talk it over and see what we're going to do with the ball, and need to make sure of an out. Make sure of an out. Men on first and second. 1 out. Eric Cox on the mound. John Hart at the plate. Judge Chanel behind the plate catching for the out Bobcats. High inside. Ball 1. Bobcats lead by 1 here in the 5th. Oh, too high. 2 balls, no strikes. Things are getting a little complicated now. Beginning to get a little bit of trouble. Then again and again, a little bit of trouble now. Ball 3 high. 3 balls, no strikes to John Hart. That'll bring up Sasser next. Scott Sasser, center fielder for T.R. Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Ball 4, and he walks in. So that walks up, bases loaded. Bobcats in a jam now. Bases loaded, 1 out here in the 5th inning. Coach Grimes trying to call timeout. So it's timeout on the field with the Bobcats leading 5-4. All right. Through the conversation on the mound, and we're ready to go. The bases are loaded. The bases are loaded. And at bat, Scott Sasser, center fielder for T.R. Miller, 1 out. Bobcats in a heap of trouble. Need to get out of this one. Cox takes his stretch. Ball high. 5 balls in a row. Bases loaded. Nowhere for this guy at all. nowhere. We got to come in with strikes. A little pop up here and another little pop up would be nice in this inning. Hurley hit the third base. Good play there.
He's out.
Good play by Cam Pierce. That tied the ball game up. Fielder's choice. And good play because the only play you had to make. Cam Pierce went to third. 6-5 for number 2 outs. But they tied it up on that one. 5-5. So we got runners on first and second.
There he is. He got it. There you go.
D. Jones comes up, 5-9. All right. Woo.
All right.
Scared me on that one.
I thought he was hit out here to you, Randy. We come out of that okay. New ball game.
So they came up with 3 runs. Trying to figure this thing out. Anyway, we get to figure out they got 3 runs on 2 hits and no Bobcat error. So at the end of 5.5 innings, or end of 5 innings, that is. End of 5 innings, it's all tied up 5-5. Okay. And now then, this is the top of the 6th, and all my buddies around here said D. Jones would be getting on base, so we're going to have us a base runner. They said this is going to be a big inning. We'll see what they know now. All right. Bobcats, T.R. Miller comes back with 3 big runs there and ties it up 5-5 in the 6th inning. Another good ball game. D. Jones faked the swing, but it was inside. Ball 1. TV's looking good now. Like I can see it now. Live.
All right.
Okay. All right, see a big crowd. I hadn't even been able to look at TV today, hardly. Big crowd back there. All right, Hart winds and fires. D. Jones laces one in the gap.
Send that for a double. Got a double.
D. Jones round first. He's on his way to second. And a stand-up double.
Right.
D. Jones. John Fryer over here to my left. John said he knew he'd be on base. I tell you what, these people around me may know a little bit about baseball. All right. D. Jones with a double here to lead off the 6th inning. And old John Fryer, he said just mark it down. I guarantee he'll be on base. He knows a lot about baseball. I don't know if he knows anything about peanuts, but he knows something about baseball. Okay. Got a runner on second base and nobody out. Let's see, we got a top half of the Bobcat batting order. And let's see what happens.
Cam Pierce.
Ooh, ball inside. And Cam just stood there. He's going to take one for the team.
That one too, didn't he?
He's going to let it hit him, too, but it wouldn't hit him. All right, Cam Pierce at the bat. Bobcats have a runner on second base. It's all tied up. Cam hits one third baseman. He holds the runner at second. Throws at first base. It's in the dirt. And he drops the ball. He's safe all the way around. All right. All right. First baseman tried his best to come up with it, but he could not come up with it. And good hustle by Cam Pierce all the way down. Now that excitement is coming again here at Hop High School, Sin Field, at the complex. Cameron Road. Long Mike Russell here sitting beside me. I tell you one thing. Mike, you look like you're blistered. I don't see how you got blistered. You've been on the umbrella.
Am I blistered?
You look like it.
I'm tired, Randy.
He's tired. I'm not
I had a
tired.
hard day's work. I know what you done today.
Yep. All right. Here we go. Brent Hall at bat. Brent Hall, 0 for 3 this game. Looking for his hit right here. He's going to bunt it. All high. All right. Good eye. Brent Hall. Looks like the Bobcats may be trying to get him on second and third here where we can get anything to get a runner in then. Men on first and second. Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Pitcher telling the batter, third baseman what to do. No telling. Brent Hall's ready.
Phone call for you, Randy.
Foul ball. Runner on first and second. First and second. Nobody out. On first base, Cam Pierce. On second base, D. Jones. Bobcats getting a signal. Coach Johnny Grimes. Brent Hall looks down. Takes a signal. Now let's see what happens. Brent Hall swinging away, but it's high. Ball 2. All right, we're not sacrificing that. Looks like we're going to try to have a big inning here. Big inning. Got runners on first and second.
That ball looked pretty good in center field, didn't it, Randy?
No, way high ball. It's all tied up, 5-5. Brent Hall, look at it, the ball gets away. All right. Runners on second and third now. Okay, now then, we got them where we wanted them. Now then, got them where we want them now. We got to make something happen. Make something happen here. Mike, is that 3-1 or 2-1, Mike?
I believe it's 3-1.
All right, Mike says 3-1. We'll go along with him. All right. Now then, he's got to come in there with it. Chris Cohagen's next. Brent Hall at the plate. Got to come in with her. Let's see what happens. Pitch from Hart. And Hall takes a cut at it. Coach Grimes wheels it back out towards the pitcher's mound. She says a full count now, 3-2. 3-2. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. D. Jones on third. Cam Pierce on second. The pitch from Hart. Brent Hall hits one over first base. I believe it's going to be in there.
There it goes.
It's in there for a base hit. But nobody could run, really. Cam Pierce had to stay in second because you could not tell. Hit by
One run in for the Bobcats.
Brent Hall drives in. D. Jones, Cam Pierce is second, and Cam did a good job of getting halfway between second and third. And the first baseman had a little play for the ball, but Brent Hall put it right over his head where he couldn't get to it. Good hitting by Brent Hall. So we have runners now on first and third, and let's see if Coach Grimes got them going again.
Chris Cohagen up for bat for the Bobcats.
Chris Cohagen this game, 1 for 3. And looks like T.R. Miller now is playing in. And we have squared, and the Bobcats just right down the second base. Brent Hall, he's down to second, and runner on third base, D. Jones did not even, Cam Pierce didn't get far off. A while ago he saw Michael Ellis throw it down there in a hurry. Okay, now then we got him again. Now second, third, still nobody out. Chris Cohagen at bat, and the Bobcats have taken the lead, 6-5. Cohagen, oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Ooh,
I've never seen many like that in my lifetime.
that was a good play right there.
Son, you talk about making a play that you'll never see even in a major league very many times. I tell you, Chris Cohagen hit that ball so hard, it had to hit in the pitcher's glove without him even knowing about it. That was a line shot back at the pitcher, and he made a play that most major leaguers will not make. That was a tremendous play by the pitcher. Neil Presley batting now. First one, swing and a miss, strike one. Neil Presley's waiting on a fastball that time, and he got a curve that kindly fooled him a little bit. Neil Presley's had 2 walks and a hit this game. What a break for T.R. Miller. That was a line shot. They made a play on it. Hart pitches to Presley, and it's in there outside for a ball. A little bit outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Neil Presley's waiting. And it's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Neil Presley. Good play, he's gone. It's gone, sports fans. It's gone. Lord have mercy. Neil Presley just hit that a mile and a half. I mean, he got all of that one. Oh, man, you just watch it. You know, we get excited out here, but you talk about hitting one now, sports fans.
He got every bit of that one, didn't he, Randy?
I mean, when he hit it, you knew it was long gone. She is downtown off.
He hit that one over your house.
Oh, that went over my house?
That went over your house.
Albert, that went over my house, they said.
Yeah, that cleared my house.
Oh, how they cleared. That was a long shot by Neil Presley. Home run. Neil Presley scored 2 more runs. Dwight Dillard may have that one at his house. Knocked in 3 big runs that time. Hey, boy, you talk about folks. Neil hit that and just stood at home plate. You know, I've seen major leaguers do that. You know, you could say it's hot dogging, but I sure did like it.
He knew that one was gone.
Oh,
He hit it.
He hit that ball. I tell you what, Neil was proud of it too, and I was too. He hit that one downtown. Thank you, Neil Presley. Good shot. Downtown off, that one went. That may went out of city limits. I don't know. Still going. All right, let's get back in the game now. And we get back in here to Judd Chanel. Judge Chanel. All right.
9-5, our Bobcats.
9-5 in the sixth inning. Things looking good in Alabama. Got kind of a little down that last inning, but I'm back up now. I'm back up again. All right. Judge Chanel, he's down to third baseman, and it took a bad hop and came up, and I don't know if it hit him in the shoulder or where it hit him, but it was a. I'll tell you one thing. But I tell you, that was a hard hit ball that time, Judge, but it jumped up. And coming in to run, Bobcats, Jody Aaron. Running in for Judge Chanel. Judge just knocked the devil out of that down third base. It took a bad hop, came up and hit him in the shoulder. And the batter this time is Eric Cox, and umpire said he went around. Ball was outside, but Eric broke his wrist, so it was a strike. Still one out, runner on first. Go ahead. Cox missed the ball, and so runner will go down to second base. Jody Aaron's on second now, and one out. Batter, Eric Cox. So far today, Eric's 2 out of 3. Hart batting. Pitching like that. Pitching to Eric Cox. And the high hit ball to center field. Second baseman tags up. Catching center field. Jody Aaron's going to third. He'll go in diving. He is saved. Good play there by Jody Aaron. That's smart base running. So he goes over to third base. 2 out. Jody Aaron tags up at second base, goes in the third diving. Looks like he may have hurt himself a little bit. May have hurt his knee. He dove in there, and Coach Brown's over looking at him, see if he's all right. Umpire talking to him. Let's see if he's okay. I believe he wants to stay in. I don't believe he wants to come out. He wants to stay in. I don't know if, can you get a pinch runner for a pinch runner? I guess if he's hurt, you can, can't you?
Well, if me and you went in head first at third base, we know what happened, Randy.
We'd be on the sideline already.
No, we wouldn't. We'd still be laying there.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to see if you can get a pinch runner for a pinch runner. The third base umpire does not know. And let's see. Coach Grimes talking about in the dugout. Let's see what he's going to do. Yes or no? Yep. All right, Mike. Let's see who we got running now.
I believe it's Jones.
Is that Jerry Jones, 21?
Yep, that's him.
All right, Jerry Jones will be in there running for Jody Aaron. So we got a pinch runner running for a pinch runner. All right. Jody Aaron was running for Judge Chanel, and now then Jones is running for Aaron.
He come way off of third base too, didn't he?
He sure did. He's giving a pitcher trouble. This is the 8th batter here in the 6th inning for Bobcats. Bobcats have already got 4 runs here in the 6th inning.
I know they will.
John Hart's winding and ready to bring it.
14, 15-year-olds doing that. You just don't see that.
Hit the shortstop. He's up with it. He throws it over the first base with a hand. Arrow on the shortstop. Another run for the Bobcats. And that shows you what hustle. Jody Aaron hustling from second base over to third base on a fly ball to center field made that run happen. So a lot of hustle for the Bobcats today. And you saw Josh Kaiser running down first hard as he could and dove for first base. Bobcats are definitely hustling today.
10-5, our Bobcats.
10-5 in this is a 9th batter here in the 6th inning. Ashley Davis, 1 for 3 today. Bobcats working out now. Things looking good in Alabama. Maybe it'll pack our old plane up and fly up North Alabama next week.
Well, we're trying to make some arrangements now, Randy.
All right. Make him arrangement. John Fryer may get us a plane. They can co-op and send us up there, fly us up there, John. He's laughing over there. I don't know what that means. Oh, everybody wants me to go up there and stay. I don't understand that. Ball low to Ashley Davis. All right, we're in the 6th inning having fun at Sand Field. Our Bobcats up now 11-5. Or is that 10-5, Mike?
Oh, well, they got him.
Throw over the first base.
That's 10-5.
10-5, okay. That's what I got 10.
You didn't believe your own score?
Well, I looked up at the scoreboard and I thought I saw 11 on it. And a good cut by Ashley Davis. Bobcats up 10-5 here in the 6th inning. Bobcats against the T.R. Miller Tigers. Oh, what fun we're having. Wish you was all out here. Big crowd here at Sand Field. What a cut. I tell you what. Bobcats going to the plate now taking their cuts. I guarantee you that. They're getting their money's worth. It is 10-5. Bobcats in the top half of the 6th inning. Bobcats need 6 outs to move on further than they ever have in baseball here at Alabama. There he goes. Runner's going. Pop up. Foul ball. Going to take it back. So Kaiser will have to go back to first base. Foul ball. 2 out. In the 6th inning, Bobcats lead 10-5. Bobcats won the first ball game 6-5. Remember the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats softball team doing great this year. Go out and support them when you can. Ashley Davis holding on. Like we said, we hope that the Lady Bobcats are going to Montgomery. This will be Tuesday night, and I think the Lady Bobcats play Tuesday afternoon. And we're hoping that they're on their way to Montgomery this weekend, too. We'd like to see the Bobcats, Lady Bobcats going to Montgomery, and the boy Bobcats going to either Hayden or Pleasant Grove. We'd love to see that. And there goes the runner again, and there's another long fly ball, but she's way foul. From out here, you'd think that the ball is a lot more fair than it is, but that was a foul ball. Tell you what, this is exciting. I kind of like this outdoor atmosphere. You know, all the other things we do is indoor, and football's indoor, and basketball indoor, baseball outdoor, and you're out here with the people. You know, your old good fans around here, that many of them got much sense, but you know, you're out here where they're at and enjoying everything. And the sun's gone now, it's cool, everything looks good, and ball high. 3-2. Now then, Josh will be going again. He was running on the last 2 pitches and decided he got tired, I believe, decided to hold up on that one. So I believe that's 3-2, and I believe 2 outs, so Josh will be going this time. There he goes. The pitch is in there. It's a pop-up third base line, but it's going to be foul. Out of play. Josh going to have him pretty good work out here. This is
when he goes home.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right. 10-5. Bobcats ahead of T.R. Miller. Looking forward to going on to either play Pleasant Grove or Hayden in the state championship game next Friday. 2 out of 3 again. There he goes again, and there's another long foul ball. Oh, I tell you one thing, we getting our cuts up there. Ashley Davis fouled one over the fence. Long foul ball. Bobcats having some cuts. These little kids running around going after these balls because they're hitting them a long way.
Josh Kaiser, I don't know, he'll make it to third.
No, they better put, Josh needs him a pinch runner too. Next pitch by Hart. Ashley Davis hits it to shortstop. He's over. He's throwing to first base, and no way. Ball's in the hole. Kaiser is taking off at third base, and he's saved too. The ball gets away.
Josh Davis hustling there in the third base.
Good hustle.
You know he had to reach down and get something extra to get to third base, man. That was good play.
Josh Kaiser. This is the 10th batter here for the Bobcats. That was a base hit for Ashley Davis in the hole, so he's 2 out of 4. Brings up D. Jones, which started this inning with a double. John, what about D? He's going to get another hit? John Fryer told me D would lead off with a hit, and he laid off with a double, and he said he's going to get another one. All right.
I figured if he hit it, he'd come right field.
Okay, the Bobcats have runners on first and third. 2 out. At bat, D. Jones.
He has his home run.
The pitcher was up to take his windup, but now he's
2 out.
backed up. Don't take a stretch now. See if Davis is going. Davis is not going.
7.
That's a good decision there, I think, because the catcher's got an arm and a half. I believe trailing 10-5, they go ahead and throw him out. Or I say attempt to throw him out. Throw it down, what I meant.
Probably out.
I don't know about that.
He got an arm.
He got an arm. You're right. Right down the middle. Strike 2. Got D in a little hole now. Tell you one thing, D started this inning off like we wanted to, though, with a double. D 1 for 3 in this ball game. Next pitch, outside in the dirt. Ball. Hart was trying to make him swing at a bad pitch. Bobcats leading 10-5. Sinfield in Alabama. What a game. There. Pitch high. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 men on base. Top half of the 6th inning in Alabama. Bobcats sent 10 men to the bat so far this inning. Big ending. Hart takes a stretch down through there, and D is out of there on a strikeout. What a big ending. Bobcats got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 on 5 hits and no errors. So at the end of 5.5 innings, it's the Bobcats 10, T.R. Miller Tigers 5. 5 runs on 5 hits. So the Bobcats now going into the bottom of the 6th. And number 9 batter, number 17, Richard Lynn for T.R. Miller. He's a third baseman. Umpires come over and talk to Coach Grimes. And don't know what that comment was about. I don't know if he's telling him to hurry up or what. I don't know if he's telling the catcher and pitcher, let's play ball. I don't know. I couldn't tell. It looked like Coach Grimes said something to Coach Judge Chanel. I don't know. But anyway, Judge Chanel, that is. First pitch, pop up, first baseman, Ashley Davis under it. Makes the play, 1 big out. Pop up to first baseman, first out here in the 6th inning. Bobcats getting closer and closer, within 5 outs of going to the state championship ball game somewhere up north. That's north of Brantley somewhere. They tell me it's around Hayden. If you know where Hayden, Alabama is, or Pleasant Grove, Alabama is, you'll know where the Bobcats could go. I have no idea. I bet John Fryer knows where they're at. He's over there shaking his head. He doesn't know. I thought a man that traveled as much as he did would know. But I don't guess he does. Jason Madden batting for T.R. Miller. Oh, it's been a fun afternoon. I don't remember Friday afternoon that I've sat back and had so much fun.
That's the company you kept beside me, Randy. That's what it is.
Usually I have to go out and play old golf. You know, boring game of golf. But this afternoon we've had an exciting baseball game. Bobcats pulling the first one out 6-5 and ahead this time 10-5.
Well, the Miller's got a pitcher warming up in the bullpen.
We have?
They have.
They got a pitcher warming in the bullpen. Okay.
Number 27.
Number 27, and that is Scott Sasser. Cox pitch. Throws it in there, low and outside. Judge Chanel wanted that one. He wanted a strike, but he didn't get it, as usual. One thing about it, umpire will never change their mind whenever you hold that mitt there for 30 minutes. They'll still call it the other way. He squares, and ball inside. So walk to Jason Madden. Last time up, Jason Madden hit it a mile over the left field fence for a home run. So he's on first base now. Makes Madden 2 out of 3 today. A single, a strikeout, and a home run. Brings up Michael English. He walked and struck out twice. It's cool and nice up here now at Sinfield. Eric Cox on the mound, Judge Chanel behind the plate. Cox takes a stretch. Inside, ball one. Last inning we had a little bit of trouble. They had 8 batters last inning. Scored 3 runs on us, and we don't need that to happen again. Cox was sailing along till the 5th inning. Ball outside. Can't seem to find the plate now. Coach Grimes getting a little nervous on the sideline. I see him walking around back and forth at the dugout. I'd like to thank Dr. Chuck Burgess for bringing us some eyes up here where we could see today. I tell you, binoculars, we couldn't see it. Couldn't even think of binoculars all of a sudden. Had to say eyes. But Dr. Burgess brought us binoculars and helped us find out who's batting. Out here in center field, you can't tell. Thank you, Dr. Burgess. All right. 1 out here in the 6th inning. Runner on first. Jason Madden at the plate. Michael English. On the mound, Eric Cox. And like we said at the start of this inning, we got to throw strikes where we can get these runners out. Throw strikes, but you know, we was talking about it up here too. It's not all that easy sometimes, throw strikes. Get the late inning, you double hitter, you're tired. Been out here since ball hit the left field, base hit. And coming up with the ball, Chris Cohagen. Base hit by Michael English. That's his first hit of this game. Puts runners on first and second with 1 out. So we got 1 out, runners on first and second here in the 6th inning. Here Cox on the mound. Put across the plate, ball high.
Well, I mean,
6th inning, Bobcats up 10-5. Semifinal state playoff game here at Sand Field in Opp, Alabama. Next pitch in there, ball hit shortstop. Cam Pierce up over to third base. Good play over to first base. And we did not come up with it at first base. All right. Today, tell you one thing, Cam Pierce had a lot of plays at third base. So that was 6-5 for the second out. And now we have runners on third and first. First and third.
Cam Pierce at shortstop.
Right. Cam Pierce made another good play.
Yeah, he's on third base.
He threw it to third, I said. Cam Pierce at short, caught it, threw it to Josh Kaiser at third, I thought. Anyway, that's what I meant.
Oh, you covered it up good.
There you go. Threw it to third, got him out. Now we got runners on first and third. The fly ball to right field. D. Jones got to get on his house. He's up under it.
Loose.
And he's got it for the third out. And that was a good inning for the Bobcats. No runs on 1 hit. No Bobcat errors. So at the end of 6 innings of play, it's the Bobcats 10 and the T.R. Miller Tigers 5. What are you trying to say?
that's right field.
What'd I say? Golly, but I say left field. I tell you what, Ricky Smith's giving me trouble again. All right, at the end of a 6th inning, it's 10-5 in favor of the Bobcats. All right, we're back live here now going into the 7th inning, and I just said the last batter flied out to left field, and John Fryer and Ricky Smith give me fits over here. They said out here it's right field. But I don't reckon it's the first mistake I made today, but I think I made a bunch of them. But I reckon I'm going to get past it anyway. I'm going to try to live through it. Are we not live? I say we're live? Oh, everybody. Well, anyway, I'm alive and kicking. I don't know if we're on TV live or not. Anyway, we go into the 7th inning. Coming up for the Bobcats, Cam Pierce. Bobcats sent 10 batters to the bat the last inning, and now we're in the most important inning of the day, the 7th inning, for a chance for the Bobcats to move on and go on to Pleasant Grove or Hayden next Friday. Bobcats 3 outs away from a victory, but we wouldn't hurt us to get a few more runs right here. Getting a little muggy out here now. It's hot this afternoon, but she's getting a little muggy, but it's a lot better than it was. Mike's already taken down the umbrella now, so I guess everything's going along pretty good. Fly ball center field. Center fielder's up under it. He makes the put out. So Cam Pierce flies out center field for the first out. That was Richard Lynn, center fielder for T.R. Miller. Now bringing up Brent Hall. Brent Hall had a big hit. He's 1 for 4, but he had a big hit the last game to get us ahead in this ball game. Brent Hall 1 for 4, playing second base. Had a good night tonight at second base also. All the Bobcats played good defensively today. Sasser's on the man for the T.R. Miller Tigers. Batting the Bobcats, Brent Hall. Bobcats 3 outs away from winning semifinal game. Brent Hall, it's a long ball. It's way back in left field. Let's see if it's got enough distance. It's up right against the fence. The left fielder pulls it in. Brent Hall, I thought, had one out of here, but the left fielder ran her straight back to the fence, got up against it, and then the ball came down. But that was close. Coming up now, Chris Cohagen, 1 for 4 during this ball game. Out Bobcats, T.R. Miller Tigers, Coach Johnny Grimes with a 21-6 record now, looking to go on into the state finals for the first time ever. Great job by Coach Johnny Grimes and Coach Vernon McBride. I think what really helped the Bobcats this year early was going over there and playing a schedule they did whenever you play Ozark, Northview, Troy, Dothan, and then you come back and play Central of Phoenix City. And you talk about playing all those 6A teams has really helped the Bobcats. Another long fly ball to left field.
Randy, we had a pitching change there, number 27 coming in for the T.R. Miller.
That's what we told. Where you been? Listen, that's what we've been saying.
Some of the audience was asking questions.
Scott Sasser, we've been talking about him. You've been asleep back there too. See, now Mike Russell's been out there with them fans. Didn't even know what was going on. All right, no hits, no runs, no errors for the Bobcats. So at the end of 6.5, it's 10 for the Bobcats, 5 for T.R. Miller. Here now in the bottom half of the 7th inning, Bobcats get 7 outs, and we'll be going to the area championship, state championship in 4A baseball. Cox has a 4-3 record this year, looking for make that go to 5-3. On the year, Cox 3 out from having a big win here for the Bobcats. What a year so far for the Bobcats. Bobcats won 3 playoff games, beat Dale County 2-1, Montevallo 7-2, Grand Bay 4-0. Ashley Davis was winner against Dale County. Neil Presley, the winning pitcher against Montevallo, and Ashley Davis, the winning pitcher against Grand Bay. And Ashley Davis has another win today against T.R. Miller. So we are 3 out from a big win and the history-making first time the Bobcats will be in the state finals in baseball. 3 outs is all we need. First batter, Scott Burns. He's 0 for 2. First pitch in there for a strike. In the foul. As you hear the fans say, make them leave there running. That's what we need to do. Make them leave there running. Second pitch is in there, foul back. As Scott Burns gets his cuts. I tell you, he goes up swinging and he definitely gets his cuts at it. I tell you one thing, it's been fun this afternoon here.
It's cooling down too, Randy. Don't that breeze feel good?
Oh, that breeze coming across up here on this hill out here at Sin Field, it sure does feel good. Bobcats, congratulations to them. First game they played great, and they're playing great this game. Another fastball. Eric Cox in there, fouled off by Scott Burns. If we can hold on, need to hold on here. Never over till it's over, but I tell you what, it looks good. I like our chances.
Well, I'm warming up, Randy.
You're warming up?
Yep.
Well, I hope it don't get to you. I can tell you. Cox winds up, and he throws a curveball, and Scott started to swing early, but he held up, and then finally brought it around and fouled it off. Here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, Bobcats up 10-5. Looking for a trip to Pleasant Grove or Hayden next Friday. Next pitch. It's in there. Ooh, long ball.
Long out. Let's go get it. Go get it.
Still Hagen at it. Then he cannot come up with it. Neil Presley fires it in. I take it. Yep. Joe Hagen could not come up with it. He dove for it, but could not come up with it. Nobody hurt now. All right, coming out the bat now, John Hart. So nobody out here in the 7th inning. Foul ball down on the right field line. Out of play. D. Jones over. He was over to the fence in a hurry.
Yeah, I believe he'd caught that if it had been in the fence.
He definitely got there in a hurry. Okay. Cox is ready. He fires in there. Ball, he gets away. That was a wild pitch by the pitcher. Hit the dirt, bounced back. It's all right. Nobody hurt. Runner on second base. Runner on second base, and Bobcats up 10-5. As you hear the fans out here in center field say, don't worry about the runner, don't worry about the runner, get the batter, and that's definitely true. Runner won't hurt us at all. Let him go. Next pitch in there, foul ball again, back in the tennis court.
They're swinging away at him, Randy.
Yep, they're taking their cuts now.
When you go to shooting, you go like this.
1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning. Bobcats 3 outs away from a opportunity to go play for the state championship. Long foul ball this time. Out of play.
And that face, boy, I can go with it. Yeah, boy, he get on your hip.
Off Bobcats against T.R. Miller Tigers.
Can't get around there.
Fastball, a little bit inside for a ball. Don't forget the Lady Bobcats. The Lady Bobcats playing in the, we hope they'll be playing in the championship this weekend along with the boys for the state championship. Right down the middle for a KO, and the batter knew it. He started walking off before he could, before the umpire called it. He knew it was right down the middle. That was John Hart. Scott Sasser up now. He's a new pitcher for T.R. Miller.
Eric Cox come in and pitched a good ball game here these last 4 innings.
He definitely has pitched a good ball game. What the Bobcats needed. Cox on the mound, Chanel behind the plate. Hit the shortstop, Cam Pierce charges, he's in, he's up, throws the first. Yes, sir.
2 down.
2 down. Bobcats 1 out away from going on. 1 out away. And let's go around this outfield and infield one time for you again. First base, Ashley Davis. Second base, Brent Hall. Third base, Cam Pierce. Third base, Josh Kaiser. Left field, Chris Gohagen. Center field, Neil Presley. Right field, D. Jones. Behind the plate, Judge Chanel. And on the mound, Eric Cox. Bobcats 1 out away. Fans are excited. The runner, Scott Burns, is on third base now. 1 out away from making history here for the Bobcats. Just 1 out. Bobcats lead 10-5. Could be some excitement right here on this one. It's hit down third base line. Josh Kaiser's up with it. Have we done it? Have we done it? Yes, sir. The Bobcats are happy. Look at them. They are some kind of happy folks. First time ever the Bobcats are on Coach Johnny Klein's running out hugging everybody. I tell you what, something here for the they all piling on top of each other. I hope they don't get anybody hurt down there. But they all piling on each other, and we're just going to let you sit here and watch it. I tell you what, they all down. T.R. Miller people don't know what to think about it, but they never have been.
Well, I love it, don't you, Randy?
I love it. I love for people to be
excited. This is what it's all about.
This is right here. What it's all about, the Bobcats and the T.R. Miller Tigers. As you can see, the Bobcats, they are excited along with the fans around here. There's some excited people around here at Auburn. Now then,
Two straight.
You see the sportsmanship there of T.R. Miller and the Bobcats. T.R. Miller, I tell you, Coach Jim Hart and Coach Jack Wiggum, they did a tremendous job bringing this young team on, and you got to congratulate Jim Hart and also Jack Wiggum for a fine coaching job. But I tell you what, you cannot say enough about Coach Johnny Grimes and Coach Vernon McBride. Brought these players a long way from the first of this season. Who would have ever thought that you'd be playing for the state championship in 4A baseball? As you see, the Bobcats are happy. I tell you what, that was a great afternoon of baseball here in Opp, and let's take a little break, and then we'll be right back.